Okay, so let me get this straight. Kenjaku wants to merge everyone in Japan with Tengen, who's basically become the world itself, and the only way to stop this is to either win a death game or free Gojo using an angel that's trapped in said death game. Yeah, this episode was insane. Let's break it down. What's up everyone? If you're new here, welcome to the channel. Today we're diving deep into episode 3, and trust me, this dialogue-heavy episode just changed everything we thought we knew about the Culling Game. So let's get into it. First things first. We finally got the full picture of what Kenjaku is actually planning, and it's way worse than we thought. He's not just running the Culling Game for fun. No, this is all a warm-up for his real goal, assimilating every single person in Japan with Tengen. And here's the kicker, he can't just use idle transfiguration to transform everyone, because he doesn't have enough cursed energy. So instead, he's using Tengen as the catalyst. Now, remember how the star vessel died 12 years ago? Well, Tengen's been evolving ever since, and now their soul is literally everywhere. Tengen themselves said, "The world itself is who I am." That's not metaphorical, that's literal. But here's where it gets really disturbing. If Kenjaku successfully assimilates everyone at once, and something goes wrong, evil could instantly spread to every single person simultaneously. The only reason Tengen can maintain their individuality is because of their barrier technique. Regular people? They won't have that protection. But wait, there's more bad news. Because of this 12-year evolution, Tengen's nature is now closer to a cursed spirit than a human. And you know what that means? Kenjaku can use Gedo's cursed spirit manipulation technique to absorb Tengen if he breaks into the tomb. Let that sink in. The ancient barrier master who's protected Jujutsu society for over 1,000 years could be absorbed like any other cursed spirit. That's why Tengen needs guards, and that's why Choso and Yuki are staying behind. Honestly, Choso's loyalty to Yuji is touching, but I'm really worried about these two facing Kenjaku alone. Now let's talk about the Culling Game itself, because this is where things get interesting from a strategic standpoint. Kenjaku had to accept certain binding vows to put the game in place. One of the most important, he's not the game master. The system itself is the game master, which means it has to be fair when following the rules. Unlike Kenjaku, who would obviously exploit every loophole imaginable. And here's the crucial part, killing Kenjaku won't end the game. So our heroes have exactly two options. Option 1, work within the rules, gather enough points, and add a new rule that creates an exit from the game. Option 2, free Gojo from the prison realm, and let him figure out how to end it. And honestly, Option 2 sounds way more appealing. Because when has Gojo not been able to solve a problem? Speaking of freeing Gojo, Tengen gave them the back of the prison realm this episode. But there's a catch, because of course there is. To open the back door, they need Hana Kurusu, an angel sorcerer who's currently trapped in the Culling Game. Her technique can extinguish any cursed technique, which is exactly what they need. Now, some of you might be wondering, what about the other options? Well, the inverted spear of heaven was either sealed or destroyed by Gojo himself 12 years ago. And the black rope? Completely used up during Miguel's fight with Gojo. Miguel and Yuta even went searching abroad for another piece, but it doesn't exist. So Hana Kurusu is literally their only hope. No pressure, right? With the plan set, everyone's splitting up, and I have feelings about this. Maki's heading to the Zenin clan to retrieve cursed tools. Yuta's joining the Culling Game immediately to gather intel. And yes, this means Yuta's going off on his own again. Meanwhile, Yuji and Megumi are going to recruit Kenji Hikari, the suspended third-year student we keep hearing about. I'm so curious about this guy. What did he do to get suspended? And is he strong enough to make a real difference? Look, this episode was dialogue-heavy, but it was absolutely essential. We now understand the stakes, the rules, and what needs to happen next. And I honestly can't wait to see how this all unfolds. Kenjaku's plan is terrifying, the Culling Game is unavoidable, and Gojo's rescue mission just became way more complicated. Everything is connected, and every decision matters. What did you think of this episode? Are you team rescue Gojo first, or team beat the game from the inside? And how worried are you about Choso and Yuki facing Kenjaku? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown, please hit that like button and subscribe for more Jujutsu Kaisen content. Trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.